All right, welcome everyone to Daly Cox Gymnasium, the site of the Everwise Bi-County Tournament as we get ready for the JV Girls Championship. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me is Caden and Caitlin on our baseline cameras, and as always, the Hall of Famer around them are here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSA Champions Network. Before we get started with this contest game, we're going to go back to our highlights from earlier this morning in that Triton-Glen matchup, and after that, we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
for the lead. He will drive all the way in with the runner for the lead. Back the other way. Back the other way. Back the other way.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for watching those highlights from the earlier contest where Triton punched their ticket against John Glenn to play in today's JV Girls Bi-County Championship game, as they will. As them and Bremen will get ready to square off. Moments away, we will get ready to have our starters. Going back to that ball game where these two teams met earlier this season. Bremen won that game by a score of 29-23. Where Triton scored 16 points in that fourth quarter to Bremen's 12, but that fourth quarter, that 17-point first half by the Lions kept themselves out in front where Triton could not completely take away that lead to win that ball game. So we will have a national anthem here to start.
Interesting.
Today's championship games. So disregard the clock momentarily as we will get ready to turn it down there to the to the PA announcer for the national anthem, followed by the starting lineup. After that, we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Championship Saturday here at the 61st Everwise Bi-County Basketball Tournament. Before we meet today's starting lineups for our girls JV Championship contest, we'd like to pause for the moment for the national anthem. Please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for the Bremen Lions. 5'6" sophomore number 10, Kate Kincaid. 5'3" freshman number 11, Macy Groves. 5'3" sophomore number 12, Allison Klingerman. 5'7" freshman number 15, McKenna Binkley. And 5'7" sophomore number 22, Peyton Johnson. Bremen is coached by Taylor Lizzie. Now we need to start the lineup for the Triton Trojans. Number 1, 5'6" freshman, McKenna Binkley. 5'5" freshman, number 10, Natalie Crooks. And 5'5" sophomore number 12, Taylor Hudson. 5'7" freshman number 25, Adeline Bailey. And 5'4" freshman number 30,
So the starting lineups out there for both sides is Emmenacker and Peyton. I believe that's Peyton Johnson. Yeah, Peyton Johnson. Greet at center circle. Triton fan base trying to fire up their group out there as Triton wears their home white uniforms. Bremen in their Kelly green away uniforms. And Bremen will control the tip right from the get-go. Store clock is still not up, guys. Still got the flag up. The jumper on the way, no good there for Peyton Johnson, and Crooks will get the rebound. Now they recognize it. Bulis tries the dribble drive, retreats back from the baseline jumper as it'll go for Adeline Bailey, but does not find its mark. Rebound there belongs to McKenna Binkley. Grubbs with the basketball. She's greeted by Emmenacker at center court. Good defense by Emmenacker, trying to turn up the pressure. Klingerman goes down into Johnson. Bank is closed, and Jada Bulis gets the rebound. Emmenacker goes to Natalie Crooks. And Johnson rips it away and knocks it out of bounds, so stays here. Crooks now top of the key. Bruin falls into a 2-3 zone defense. Bulis tries to dribble drive in the paint, but gets fouled on the way through. And the foul there is going to be on Kate Kincaid. That'll be her team's first here this first quarter. Hudson down the corner, goes up on top to Crooks. Swings it right to Emmenacker on the right wing. Crooks drives, now leaves it for Bulis. Triton JV girls had a barn burner. Alternating possessions all the way down the final stretch against Glenn earlier this morning. Bremen defeated New Prairie to get here today. Crooks now to Hudson, long possession. Good defense by the Lions, trying to find some way through as Bailey gets tripped up in the paint. And a foul call. This may be on McKenna Binkley, and that's where they warrant the foul. So Emmenacker to trigger the inbound, still scoreless here. First couple minutes. Emmenacker goes through a good defense by Peyton Johnson, but she rips away before the jump ball call. Crooks with the runner inside the free throw line, hits the back iron. Goes around and Grubbs gets the rebound. Checking in now will be Brooke Bellman on behalf of Kate Kincaid. Oh, that's why. There we go. Klingerman with the basketball, crosses the half-court line. Tatum, Hudson fighting for it, but Johnson fights through the contact and hits a dagger to start the ball game. Line drive shot on a frozen rope, finds the bottom of the basket. Crooks on the outside. Goes to Jada Bulis. She tries the dribble drive with the runner on the baseline is good, so both sides lift the lid here. Johnson has a seam up the floor. And they're going to call it carry as she was driving to the basket, so a turnover there. Crooks now leaves it for Bulis. Now hands it off to Emmenacker. Triton trying to set up their offense. Hudson patrols the baseline. Crooks with the runner in the lane. Front iron, no good. Klingerman with another rebound for the Lions. Three-pointer for Grubbs. Count that one from beyond the arc. Jada Bulis to answer back. High off the rim, hits the backboard, and Johnson comes away with the rebound. Emmenacker trying to knock the ball free. Johnson at the free throw line. Scanning, now she'll spin into the lane, goes with the runner with the right hand, can't drop it in, and Bulis gets the rebound. Ooh. Crooks now top of the key. Bremen going to change up their defense just a little bit. Crooks now kicks it outside to Bulis. Now she tries the dribble drive, kicks it out. Tatum Hudson lurking in the far side corner. Passes has got to be crisp against his zone defense. Bremen runs it really well. Sam Stutzman, head coach of the Trojans. Taylor Lizzie, head coach for the Lions. Sam Stutzman telling his team not to force it, be patient, as Adeline Bailey draws the foul and heads the line for 2. And Peyton Johnson called for her first personal foul, team's third, as Adeline Bailey makes her way to the free throw line. First one hits the side iron, left of the mark. And Blanco will check in on behalf of Natalie Crooks. Bailey again hits the front iron. No good. Rebound there belongs to Brooke Bellman. Avery Faulkner to check in next dead ball for the Trojans. Klingerman kicks out. Bellman, corner 3. And it goes off the hands of Grubbs. Avery Faulkner will check in for Adeline Bailey. Gets a quick drink and a break. Sam Stutzman attentively looks on. Emmenacker for 3. Count that one for McKenna Emmenacker. Grubbs now goes to Bellman. She'll try to answer back. Catches the backboard, but not the rim, as it'll be saved there by Binkley, but she will throw it away. Kincaid's back in the ballgame for Bellman. Audrey Borsa will also check in for Jada Bulis for the Trojans. All knotted up at 5 inside, 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Possession now belongs to Triton. A little quieter. Tatum Hudson off the back iron. Rebound there to Binkley. Five defensive rebounds for the Lions here to start this ball game. Grubbs swings it left. Blanco trying to knock it free. These officials entering this gym have covered the girl earlier as Borsa intercepts that one. Audrey Borsa in transition, lost the basketball, knocked away, it's still free. Triton still has a chance. Borsa cleans it back up. She goes to the runner, too strong off the window, no good. Good effort by her. Emmenacker's got to watch that. A little too much contact there trying to knock it free. Johnson drives to the runner, draws the foul. She heads to the line for 2. This looks to be on Audrey Borsa, but we'll see the confirmation here momentarily. And it will be on Borsa. It'll be her first personal, team's first. Taylor Lizier, quick conference. Johnson, good on the first. Crooks will check in for Emmenacker. Second one off the mark. Rebound there to Avery Faulkner. She provided some nice moments in that contest earlier against Glenn. Hudson now goes to Crooks. 40 seconds to go. Back to Hudson in the corner. They'll work it around. Grubbs almost got a piece of that one. They had Borsa in the corner. Grubbs continuing to apply pressure. Sam Stutzman barking at his offense. Crooks gets caught, dead ball, now finds Borsa. Corner 3 for Borsa. She leans into that one, hits the far iron. Johnson gets the rebound and is fouled by Faulkner. Avery's first personal, team second. Madeline Bailey going to check in the ball game.
25, Madeline Bailey checks in for Triton.
One-point game in favor of the Lions. 10 seconds to go here. Klingerman leads to Johnson inside the three-point line. She'll fire a deep two. Off the mark, no good, and an offensive foul going to be called there on Binkley.
Bremen foul by number 15, McKenna Binkley, her second. Check in for Bremen. Number 20, Brooke Bellman.
Number 20 checking in is Brooke Bellman for Binkley, who will take a seat with those two fouls. 1.7 seconds. Crooks going to have to fire one at half court. It's on its way. Does not hit its mark. And we will head to the second quarter. Bremen leads 6-5.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, second quarter about to get underway here from Daly Cox Gymnasium side of the Everwise Bi-County Tournament. As the Lions lead by 1, 6-5. Do my run down, make sure everybody's all out there for both sides. Looks good. Hudson now with the basketball. Looks for Bailey on the left wing. Sam Stutzman's group looks good here as Tatum Hudson can't drop the three-pointer in, but his team winning that Caston tournament a couple weeks ago. Trying to add another tournament championship to his resume here this season. Johnson forces the jump ball. It'll be a jump ball steal, as I learned in between the break. Man. Grubbs now crosses the half-court line after the turnover. Blanca almost gets a piece of that one. Jumper for Johnson's good in the mid-range. Hudson now gets it on the right wing.
Is it me or does it just get cold in here?
I think it feels fine, if that's the case.
It's not as warm as it was.
Madeline Bailey knocks that one down. Leads now back cut to 1. Yeah, it feels like the heat got turned off for a few minutes. Maybe someone opened the door. You never know. And a reach-in foul called on the way through. And Natalie Crooks going to get called for her first personal foul as Jada Bulis will check back in the ball game. And she will do so with Audrey Borsa, who will take a break.
Number 30, Bulis checks in for Triton.
Bellman kicks it out. Klingerman's going to drive it a hold on the Trojans. If this is on Crooks, that's 2 on her, and it is. And quickly Emmenacker back in the ball game.
That's her second. McKenna Emmenacker checks in for Triton.
Johnson now goes. So works it back into Klingerman, out to Kincaid. Three-pointer for Johnson, no good. And Adeline Bailey gets the rebound. It's her third rebound. Ooh, wrong one. Yeah, well, hey. But she'll get the putback. It's good on that basket. There we go. Bellman outside the right wing, gets up on top to Klingerman. Now to Grubbs on the right wing. Triton settles into their defense. Beatrice Blanco's doing a nice job kind of getting there, that initial dribble, pressuring it, knocking it away. As the ball's tossed away and Bulis comes away with it. Bulis lost the dribble, regains control, and she'll throw it away into the waiting arms of Kincaid, who goes up and puts some more points on the board as they retain the lead by 1. Bulis on the right wing, down into Bailey to regain the lead, and does. Back-to-back baskets for Adeline Bailey. Both of those were lead changers. Klingerman works it on over to Bellman on the left wing. She goes to work up top of the key. Kincaid with the up fake. Grubbs, corner 3. Side iron, no good. Tatum Hudson with the rebound. Hudson stops, goes outside to Blanco. Try and shut off some range in that game earlier. Good denial by Bellman, but nice job by Bailey to fight through, but gets denied by the rim. Klingerman scanning, works it to the right side, hands it off to Kincaid. Kincaid splits the defenders and a reach-in foul on the way through. As Tatum Hudson picks up her first personal, team's third of the quarter. I mean, yet to commit a foul here in the second quarter. They had 5 in that first. Bellman top of the key, goes to Klingerman. Now to Kincaid, corner 3, high arcing shot that hits the back iron. Johnson with the rebound, putback's good. Blanco now with it. Goes to Emmenacker. A foul call on Bremen. It will be on Allison Klingerman. That's her first personal. Team's first, as Faulkner will check in for Blanco.
23 Faulkner returns for Triton.
Bailey wants a corner 3. Pushed it too far, but the pass is to Faulkner off the window, no good. Three-pointer for Bellman's good from the corner. Four-point game in favor of the Lions as Bulis now, she's in a spot for 3 untouched. Can't get it to convert. Klingerman gets the rebound. Kincaid down the left wing. Johnson sets the screen. Bellman hit one earlier. Can't get this one to drop in, and Faulkner gets the rebound. Avery picks up her third rebound here in this first half. Bulis puts it on the floor, rolls left. Tall pass for Hudson, and she can't control it. Will Dower will check in for Bellman. As Charlie Binkley to sit down still with those 2 fouls. So graciously hands the Stanley water bottle off to her teammate as she takes a seat. I just saw it and just figured I'd go with it. Will Dower off the bench, steps into a 3. And Triton turns it over. Frustratingly, Sam Stutzman wanting a travel call.
I thought there was a timeout.
That's what I thought too there for a second. I looked down, I'm like, what? Okie dokie. Grubbs now top of the key, retreats back. Goes to Johnson. Bremen shooting 3 of 9 from beyond the arc, now 3 of 10. Emmenacker sets the table on offense. Final minute here before halftime. Lions lead by 7. Bulis deep 2. Rattles out. Emmenacker gets the offensive rebound. Putback is no good. Faulkner with the rebound. Her putback no good this time. Klingerman goes out to Johnson. She'll drive the lane. Goes to Grubbs. Outside. Johnson too strong. Bulis there to catch it. Jada gets her 3rd rebound. Go through her hands on the right wing. These are for Emmenacker and a foul call here on Peyton Johnson. It's her 2nd personal. Team 2nd. And Bellman back in the ball game. They're going to take Peyton Johnson off the floor. Bulis top of the key. Back to Emmenacker. To Hudson. 2 seconds on the clock. Someone's got to turn and shoot. Bailey sees it too late. Swings it down, and that'll do it for the first half. Lions lead 18-11. Team stats there in the first half. You see on the free throw line, Triton 0 of 2, Bremen 1 of 2 from inside the arc. Both teams hitting 4 field goals on different amount of attempts. Beyond the arc, Bremen went 3 of 11, Triton 1 of 7, and turnovers I have them 5-4. Leading the way for the Lady Lions is Peyton Johnson with 7 points, 3 points apiece for Grubbs, Bellman, and Wildauer, and 2 points there for Kincaid. And Binkley with 2 fouls, Johnson with 2, and 1 apiece for Bellman, Kincaid, and Klingerman. Leading the way for Triton is Adeline Bailey with 6 points, 3 for Emmenacker, 2 for Bulis, 2 fouls for Crooks, 1 apiece for Borsa, Hudson, and Avery Faulkner. So that'll do it here for the first half. We'll take a break. Be back here for the second half right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance.
We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their two-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, second half about a minute away from getting started here from Dale E. Cox Gymnasium as the Lions leads 18-11 here in this JV Girls Bi-County Championship. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here today, got Kate and Caitlin on our sideline cameras, and as always, the Hall of Famer O'Reilly. We're here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSA Champions Network. Looking down, Bremen for them, the foul trouble is kind of starting to build up. Triton's shooting woes, not shooting as crisp as they were in that game against Glenn earlier this morning. But Bremen right now with that momentum and balanced scoring attack. Triton's down 7, but very manageable. And the question is, can Triton find that second scoring threat to complement Bailey? Because right now she is staying there, and Bremen has been hot from beyond the arc here in this first half. Or that first half as we get ready for the second one here. Momentarily. They're going to change that. Hear the buttons going. Third quarter. Triton will start with the basketballs. Both starting fives out there for both sides.
Start the third quarter.
Emmenacker will go to work at Bremen back in that 2-3 zone. Some similarities in that game these two sides met earlier this season. Bremen scored double digits in that game as well in the second quarter. A little slow. It's awful quiet here in the gymnasium for a championship game. Everybody's still kind of waiting for some excitement for both sides. It's right there. Binkley catches the ball, and Triton will turn it over. And Hudson steals it and drops it in. That woke him up. Whoa. They gave that point to oh, we're right. Never mind. I clicked the wrong thing. Never mind. Goodness. Okay, we're good now. Kincaid now on the right wing. Klingerman now on the right side. She'll drive. Goes back to the corner. Now to Grubbs. Fires a three. Does not catch the rim as it falls harmlessly out of bounds. Hudson looking, she'll find Crooks. Back to Hudson. Leads it up, but Peyton Johnson's there to take it away. Johnson stealing the basket. Gives her 9 points in this ball game. She had 8 when these two teams met earlier this season. And a 30-second timeout for Sam Stutzman, our first timeout of the ball game for either side. Clock is still running, guys.
Oh, that's nice.
Clock is still running, guys. It dropped to like 8 seconds. So they're going to put any time back on the clock. Yep, thank you.
What was he telling you?
Thank you.
Oh, just
he was the assistant coach I was talking to down there. I'm making friends, Orion. No, real, very nice. It was really like that Bremen boys coaching staff. There some good guys along that group. Called a good game, been a fun one. Crooks receives the inbound out of the timeout there. Borsa's now in the ball game for Hudson. Missed a substitution. Borsa now works it right to Crooks. Crooks with the basketball, top of the key, splits the defenders with the runner in the lane, does not catch the rim, but she saves it anyway, but tosses in the hands of Klingerman. Klingerman on the right wing, leaves it for Kincaid. Grubbs, top of the key. Goes to Klingerman. Triton now settling in. The Triton fan base trying to fire them up on defense. Kincaid has a head of steam, drives through, tries to lead it, and Natalie Crooks jumps around and takes it away. She tries to lead up the floor to Bailey. Johnson knocks away, but a reach-in foul call, or a blocking foul called from the baseline official. So Peyton Johnson will pick up her third personal foul. Team's first here this third quarter. Crooks now waits, hands it off to Borsa. Hudson to check in, next dead ball for Triton. Triton going to work. Bulis with the up fake from the right wing. She'll drive. Bailey tries a contested three. I'm pretty sure Grubbs got a piece of that one. I'm going to give it to him. So jump ball. This possession will alternate as Tatum Hudson will check in for Crooks. Triton still trying to find that shooting stroke. Kincaid drives. Oh, the Triton fans expressing their displeasure. There's no love loss between these officials and Triton here earlier this morning. As they make their point known. Klingerman tries a corner three, high off the rim, no good. Borsa gets the rebound. Goes to Tatum Hudson, transition three, knocks it down. Tatum Hudson from beyond the arc. Hudson knocks it away. Kincaid going to get fouled right in front of the scores table. Tatum Hudson will pick up her second personal foul as Avery Faulkner will check in on behalf of Jada Bulis. And Bellman will check in on behalf of Peyton Johnson, so she'll sit with those 3 fouls. Kincaid goes to Klingerman. She'll set the table on offense. 4-point ball game. Grubbs now with it. Of course, after this, we will have the Triton and Culver JV Boys Championship game. As a shot for Binkley hits the top of the backboard in the band. Faulkner, good lead pass. Nice job by trying to break the presses. Bailey puts on the brakes. Bank is closed. And Grubbs comes away with the rebound. Triton out rebounding Bremen 17-15. Grubbs, they'll work it around the perimeter. Hands it off to Bellman, swings it, intercepted by Borsa, her second steal. Tries to get it to drop in, but cannot do so. Rebound there belongs to Binkley for her 4th. To Grubbs, patiently lets the offense take shape. Bremen very disciplined on offense, running their plays. Binkley shot that one, didn't make it, but nice job by Kincaid with the hustle play. And Taylor Lizzie will call a full timeout. That'll be their first time. They will have 4 remaining. Like we said, we will have the boys JV championship after that. And for us, that'll wrap up our Everwise Bi-County coverage for this season.
Yep.
Because I want to go home and I want to take a nap. It's been a long week.
At least it wasn't spread out any more than it needed to be.
No, exactly. We are very, very fortunate that Plan B and Plan C did not have to go into effect. Our insider information was prepping us for it.
I haven't seen what the forecast was this morning.
Well, I know they're. Well, in case you're wondering, it's not sunny and 75 outside. I mean, if you're wondering, may not be. It's not here. It may be somewhere else. Texas, they say it's cold too. So.
Still 80% chance of precipitation on Sunday.
Well, that could mean a dusting too. So let's just hope it's a dusting. I don't want to break out the snowblower again unless I have to. I didn't break it out. I broke it out twice the other day, and then after it started to blow, I gave up. 2:05 to go here. Blanco back in the game after that dead ball. Sitting down Bulis. But no, not who I thought it was. Emenacker, that's who sat down. And trying to force the jump ball.
Jump ball, alternating possession to Triton.
And Audrey Borsa again. We have 3 steals for her. Off the jump ball steal. Tatum Hudson with the runner. Adeline Bailey's there to clean it up, but can't get it to commit.
Triton foul number 5. Audrey Morrison for second.
Kincaid now leads it to Klingerman. Goes to Grubbs. Grubbs splits the defender. She has numbers the other way. Lost control of her dribble. Will wisely hold a smart play there by her. She goes to Klingerman and hits a dagger from beyond the arc. Nice job there, and that goes back to Macy Grubbs with the awareness, hey, I'm out of control, catch the ball, plant my feet, and settle down and be patient here. Avery Faulkner gets caught there on the left side block, throws it away to Blanco. It goes off the leg. Looked like Klingerman, but they're going to say it went off of Faulkner. Now Peyton Johnson back in the ball game for Bellman. It's their original starting 5 out there on the floor. Peyton Johnson getting guarded by Blanco, gets stopped. Borsa, good closing out defense there to force the pass. Grubbs now swings it out. Kincaid, corner, contested 3. Does not find its mark. Grubbs gets the offensive rebound and is now caught in traffic. Klingerman stops her dribble, now goes to Grubbs, swings it left. Kincaid on the left wing. 33 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Bremen by 7. Grubbs kicks it out. Klingerman. The shot there off the mark by Binkley. Kincaid with the hustle to the basket as Johnson had the rebound. And the foul call there will be on Blanco. That'll be her first personal as Kincaid makes her way to the free throw line. Oop, wrong one. Knocks down the first one. We'll get on the right player here. How about that? So Kincaid settles in, had herself a day, and she gets both of those to drop down. 25-16 is our score, 10 seconds on the clock. Hudson now with it. Goes to Bailey in the corner, leads it down in to Faulkner. Got to shoot it, tries to throw it up, but lost the basketball. And that will do it for the third quarter. Bremen leads 25-16.
I'm trying not to think about food, but then I also want to think about where we're going to eat because I'm still.
It makes 2 of us. Are you hungry? I think you're hungry down there. Caitlin, are you hungry? She's hungry. So we're all hungry.
She probably had food more recent than, well, I guess were they eating a hot dog earlier? Or?
Yeah, they had a hot dog. I had a Kit Kat. I took a break in the boys in between the games earlier. So Bremen right now in control heading into this final quarter. That scoring attack has been there, and their ability to just really get those stops when needed, allowing them to hang on to this lead and continue to keep Triton off the boards. Triton needs to find a way to start heating up, shooting the basketball, and stopping possessions if they want to have a chance to contend for this championship game. This is a team that's capable of doing so. The last time these two teams met, Triton put up 12 points in that fourth quarter to Bremen 6. Triton's going to need a bigger comeback than that. Jordan asked, no hospitality room? Not this morning. George, fans are checking and making sure we're checking on us. That one's knocked out of bounds. So we'll stay here.
Wood and Peel's probably not open till 4.
I hope to be sleeping by then. And a foul call from the baseline official. They're going to call on Audrey Borsa, who will pick up her second personal foul. She has 3 steals in this ball game, and now Jada Bulis will make her way to the scorer's table for Borsa. Knocked away by Blanco. Johnson's there to clean it up. She's in the lane now, working, kicks it out. Jumper on the way is good there from McKenna Binkley. And Bremen now on a 7-0 run. Try and cut it down to about a 2-possession game. And Bremen has been the team that's kind of showed they have that momentum going on long runs in this ball game. To keep Triton off the board. Triton breaks the press, though. Faulkner lost the dribble, goes out of bounds. And Triton will turn it over. Sam Stutzman, some encouraging words from his coach's box. So he looks on. Taylor Lizzie scanning his offense. And try and call for the foul. And it will be on Blanco. Be her second personal. Team's second of the quarter. Natalie Crooks looks to check in. Most likely for Blanco, and it is. But Triton needs to stop the run here. The Bremen Varsity girls wanted Klingerman to shoot that one. Kincaid lost the ball, and back go the Trojans. Have an opportunity here, got to make the most of it. As they leave it for Bailey, swings it left to Crooks. Crooks top of the key. Trying to drag somewhere and leaves it for Bulis. Now to Bailey. Lost it off the foot. I believe that off of Bremen. Couldn't tell if it was Kincaid. Bulis waiting patiently. Goes to Bailey in the corner. Tries to lead it down. Johnson denied it. Avery Faulkner gets kind of banged around there and lost the ball out of bounds. I say Bremen knocked it out of bounds, so nothing there. Triton hangs on to the basketball with inside 5.5 to go. Tatum Hudson, who's going to make that shot that's going to try to ignite this Triton offense and wake it up. Crooks with the jumper. Knocks it down. It's her first points. She had a great game in that game against Glenn earlier this morning. Bailey contests and knocks it away. Down to Hudson. Hits the bottom of the backboard, and Grubbs is there to clean it up. Swings it to Kincaid. Blocked by Faulkner, and a late whistle on the foul call. And that will be Avery's second personal foul. This time we'll get it right. Kincaid's to the line. Misses the first free throw. Kincaid now settles in. Second free throw. Off the left iron, no good, but a putback by Johnson. Nice job by her to clean it up. For her 6th rebound. And Johnson leading all scorers with 11. Hudson on the left wing, drives, pull-up jumper from the baseline. This gets caught there in the rim, no good. Bremen now out-rebounding Triton 23-18. Triton was out-rebounding the Lady Lions for most of the ball game. Triton very quiet on defense. So Stam Sutson was just noting. Kincaid misses the three. Crooks with the rebound. Sam Stutzman will take a full timeout. That'll be the third timeout taken here. Second one for Triton. They will have 3 remaining. Of course, join us for the next one. So we'll cover the JV Boys Championship. Where we got the final score there where Triton will play Culver. Triton won their game 45-42, and the Cavaliers won theirs 44-18 over Argus. Lindsay Shively going to now take control of the huddle for the Trojans here in this timeout. So it's been kind of a memorable one. I don't remember calling this many close games for Bi-County in a stretch. Had a close one last night.
Yeah.
Had a close one with the girls on Thursday night. Boys had a close one. And then earlier with the girls, the boys as well. And a lot of close games, a lot of fun ones to call. Even some reality TV show references in some games. But appreciate Cade and Caitlin. They've done a good job in their time here this week. Of course, all athletes from all the schools, got to give them props. It's a tough deal to try to play a tournament during the school week and, of course, missing a few days due to weather. But could always be worse. Out of the timeout, Triton with the basketball. Now to Tatum. Hudson, corner three. Hits the backboard, no good. Kincaid throws it away, but there's Klingerman to clean it up. Jumper on the way for Binkley. Does not get it to connect. Bailey with the jumper from the elbow. Bulis with the assist. And that gives Bailey 8 points, a team high. A turnover for Bremen. So now Crooks will inbound. Triton down by 9, but time is running out. Down to Faulkner, forces a jumper, gets the roll. Grubbs up the floor, just kind of weaving her way through the defense. Johnson, good job by Hudson to take away the jumper look initially, and Faulkner will come in and deny the look, but she will commit the foul for her third personal. Team's fourth. And Peyton Johnson to the line. Noted earlier, leading all scores with 11 points. This will be her second trip to the free throw line as Borsa looks to check in as she makes the first one. And Emmenacker also in as Crooks and Hudson get a break. I like what I see down there with Tatum Hudson talking to Lindsay Shively there on the bench. She came off the floor. What she's seeing out there. I like to see the IQ there by the sophomore showing that off. Bulis dribbles it to the corner. Faulkner tries to lead it down to Borsa. Caught in traffic. Kicks it outside. Faulkner knocks it down there, saying it's a two-pointer. Borsa, credit her with the assist. It's a 7-point game again. Kincaid. Triton's a lot to go their way with 2:23 to go, down by 7. Klingerman. Binkley for 3. Erases it. Erases that Triton basket and puts them up by 10. Bremen now in control. The Bremen varsity girls liked what they saw there from Binkley. Faulkner puts another one up, hit the last one, but can't get this one to drop down. Going to call a foul on Faulkner, I believe. Fourth foul on Faulkner as Tatum Hudson looks to check in. Hudson will check in for Avery Faulkner. That is the 5th team foul, so they will be shooting the rest of the way out.
Hudson checks in for Triton.
The officials had again another conference. I think this is the 4th meeting they've had today. Center court. No, I think they've met on all 4 corners of the volleyball box there. So Peyton Johnson back to the line. She was perfect on that last trip. And unfortunately, I just caused her to miss that with the broadcaster's hoax, or jinx. But this time she knocks it down. 11-point ball game, largest lead here for the Lady Lions. Bulis looking, trying to find somewhere to go that finds Emmenacker. Bounces it to Bulis, who rolls left to the left wing now. Out to Borsa. Have Emmenacker on the right wing. Bremen back in that 2-3 zone. Just wants to work to right. She's looking for Borsa, who shoots it, and they're going to say it was blocked by Grubbs.
Blanco checks in for Triton.
And Blanco back in as Borsa gets a break. Emmenacker fires a 2, but does not catch the rim, and out of bounds it goes. Bremen has 3 out of their 4 teams brought to this tournament in the championship game, and the JV girls right now in the driver's seat to pick up a championship game, or to pick up a championship win here rather. As Bulis will foul, and that will send Klingerman to the line.
How's on Bulis, her second. Klingerman at the line.
Klingerman
Shooting 2.
has hit a 3 today. This is her first trip to the free throw line. And first one tickles the twine there. Natalie Mevis to check in for Triton. She'll check in for Bulis. Klingerman, perfect trip for her. And Bremen now has the game well in hand. If Triton's going to need a miracle, and Sam Stutzman's going to call a full timeout to see if he can muster some magic with his squad here.
We surpassed 100 viewers for a JV game.
It's, hey, been a good one. Been a good day. Triton's fought hard, but Bremen had got out in front of that lead and hasn't given it back. Had the lead. We've had 6 lead changes. 2 ties. So as we get ready here, this final minute 2. Sam Stutzman, an outstanding coach. These girls respect him well. The head JV coach for this group has really flipped the script as his team, as I talked about in that Glenn game. Winners have 8 out of their last 9 games that they have played, including a tournament championship at Caston. But found themselves in today's championship match against Bremen. Tatum Hudson steps into a 3. Can't get the roll at the front iron. Peyton Johnson with the rebound. Be her 7th rebound. She trots her way to the free throw line. Emmenacker picks up her first personal foul.
Peyton Johnson at the line. Shooting 2.
Johnson on the day, 4 of 6 from the line. Hits the first one. And Avery Faulkner will check in for Adeline Bailey. Bellman back in the ball game. I should check in for Kincaid. second one finds the mark for Johnson, who on the day now 16 points. Emmenacker rolling right, leaves it for Tatum Hudson. Hudson with a three. Can't drop it down. Ball goes out of bounds. I missed it. Wildauer checking in. It's Brian Limmer getting set and getting ready for the boys' JV contest next. Klingerman goes up on top to Grubbs. And the Bremen Lady Lions, the JV squad, will win this Bi-County Championship, the first one of the day. And Mevis draws the foul. Her mom was excited there. Got announced over the loudspeaker. Grubbs misses the first one. Team shooting 10 of 15 from the line. It's her first trip. She's done a nice job today, orchestrating, playing some great defense, and really just running the offense for Bremen today for Grubbs. Blanco shoots it. Off the front iron, short of the mark. Johnson corrals the rebound, trying to force a jump ball. Out to Hudson in the corner. Leads Emmenacker to Mevis. Mevis with the elbow. Jumper's good for Natalie Mevis. And that's going to do it. The Lady Lions are going to win this JV championship 40-26. Here is your final score. Do we put stats up now? Yep, we'll go ahead and do it quick. So you see there, Bremen was 11 of 16, Triton 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 of 12 from inside the arc for the Lions, 10 of 29 for the Trojans, 5 of 20 from beyond for the Bremen Lady Lions, 2 of 13 for the Trojans, 14 to 10 on the turnover count. That might be wrong, but we'll see. Peyton Johnson with 16 points, Klingerman with 5, Binkley with 5, 4 for Kincaid, and Grubbs, Bellman, and Wildauer both with 3. Oh, change the trophy presentation real quick.
Congratulations to the Bremen Lions, our 2026 JV Girls Everwise Bi-County Basketball Tournament Champions.
So congratulations to the Bremen Lady Lions on the JV championship here to end their day. Adeline Bailey led the way for the Trojans, 8 points, 5 for Hudson, 4 for Faulkner, 3 for Emmenacker, 2 for Mevis, Crooks, and Jada Bulis. Bremen got that lead, they never looked back. So as we get set, we'll keep it on them. We're going to stop here. We're going to get ready for our next one. Please join us for the boys JV contest as Triton will play Culver on another stream on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
With the elbow jumper.